What's happening, forum? This is a special 8=D episode without a hyphen. Pretend this is called 9 not equals B. Oh yeah, this is also a project video. Oh, you spelled it wrong! Well, anyway, getting into the topic. ADHD is one of the most common neurodevelopment disorders. You know what, I'm not even gonna say the complicated thing. All you need to know is that ADHD is a disorder. Goodbye. Neurodevelopment, oh yeah, I forgot, Okay, getting back onto the topic, neurodevelopment refers, to the process of brain growth and development. So basically, ADHD is something you get while your brain is trying to grow from 0 brain cells. ADHD is something that I have, and it affects me all the time. Like, sometimes I'll act like... But ADHD is usually first diagnosed in childhood, and it lasts into adulthood. I mean, to be honest, I don't know why it wouldn't, because it's like a life thing. So, I mean, ADHD ain't Ricky Berwick, though. Jonathan, if I have to tell you one more time, you can't make fun of kids with autism. You can't do it. We're in special education class. You can't do it. We have equality for all. My bad. Getting back on topic, many YouTubers such as Jaden. She's good.
No.
Wait, when did I get glasses? Get these off. Didn't even think she had ADHD, but because of the symptoms, and also because she went to a doctor to diagnose when you could just, know it yourself, they realized they had ADHD. Children with ADHD may have, trouble paying attention, as this person does. They usually have uncontrollable impulsive behaviors, may act without thinking, or be overly active. How does ADHD impact a person? More on CNN News. Well, it ain't like this guy.
I do want to have the iPad.
Well, we need to know the negatives and the positives first, to understand what even ADHD is. So basically, the predominantly attentive attention span is a guy without an attention span. No!
Everyone's suddenly burning their Labubu dolls because of...
Thanks for saving our lives.
Hey, Karina.
Yeah.
I got you.
Boink.
What is he doing?
Hey, I just wanted to ask. Like kids rename the K-pop.
I have a crush on my best friend.
Ew, disgusting.
It's changed.
Okay, what's on this backpack? It has the bows on it.
Give me my toy right now. Here are 3 reasons.
Get off those darn phones! You probably ride on the short bus! And then he would probably say, you probably don't even know what outside is, you fat autistic kid. But don't mix up ADHD and autism like this guy, because, autism isn't good. That's it. I need to get over the boo-boo. What? ADHD also has a hyperactivity and impulsivity.
Put it in the bottle.
Which basically makes kids angry for no reason. It makes kids hyper like this guy. He sure wanted that Nintendo 64 though. I mean, like, come on, he really wanted that Nintendo 64. ADHD kids also, have difficulty with time management and self-control, and they don't think of the consequences of their actions. Roblox. They also suck like a mosquito. What was I even trying to do there? And they also suck at focusing. This is simple. ADHD users. Why did I say users? Victims. ADHD victims. ADHD victims. ADHD victims struggle to focus and get distracted easily. A lot of ADHD people have really bad mental health, okay? And this makes sense because they're SPED. Mental health is just a word for the weak, gay Gen Z! Seriously, can you stop invading, like, my videos? Like, this is a project, and I don't need you to do this anymore, okay? I can't have you keep invading, man. I'm sorry, MAGA God, but you're gonna have to stop intruding into the video, man. Like, it's not good, and I'm gonna get canceled, bro. Like, you can't just keep ravaging through the video all the time. Mood swings, which is also basically emotional dysregulation and difficulty managing frustration. This is where kids have mood swings, or they just can't control their mental health, okay? Similar to no self-control, which is basically like the girl who got angry at Jump winning.
I'm sorry.
But there are some good things about ADHD. Like creativity, like me. Ooh. I mean, what about other stuff that's other than mine? Okay, there had to be something that's actually not cringy. Everything ADHD kids do is so happy. It means happy.
Happy, happy, happy. Happy, 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 happy.
ADHD also has hyperfocus. They can get really distracted easily, but they can also be hyper-focused on a certain subject or task, like my former obsession with Hatsune Miku. I'm still upset. And despite hyperactivity being a negative, it is, also a positive. Hyperactivity.
I'm sorry. No.
People with ADHD also have a lot of benefits, as you know from what I've shown. I like to draw, and even though I struggle with focusing, I can also be hyper-focused on something. AKA my obsession with Hatsune Miku. But going back to one negative, they do also have stress, and they do have to deal with mental health, which is kind of ironic for me because I don't really have that bad mental health, despite me being ADHD. I'm Gen Z, guys, I swear. What you want to know, though, is, what impact it has on me. No, you suck. White tear fell from my... Alpha slang is weird, man, but ADHD has had an impact on me, though. Here is a 2000s style video to tell you how it has impacted me. ADHD doesn't just affect me, it can also affect based on where you are. When it's pretty noisy, it gets a little more focused. Crowded places are the worst when noisy, but usually these places aren't very noisy for me, or others. Stop being selfish, Jonathan, you stupid. But when people are throwing things at me, like in biology, it's not something I take too lightly. look, it's Jonathan. ADHD affects my academic success. That's a very professional way of saying it. Man, shut up! It makes me unable to focus many times. Like, sometimes I will zone out when I'm bored or distracted. Distracted. The room could also make me not finish my work, like the one guy who keeps throwing my backpack in the trash can. Hey, we could go out to do the science stations. Okay. Yo, he's not here. Where's my backpack? What? Where the heck is my backpack? ADHD also affects me through SPED. People make fun of me for being in SPED, even though it's really not that bad. But I guess the short bus is something very popular now. But you can use strategies. You can just plan stuff, take breaks while studying, listen to music, breaking larger things into smaller tasks, and just taking breaks in general. People with ADHD have a lot of issues with focusing, but can often be really creative. In short, ADHD is complicated. You can be creative, or you can be, have a lot of issues focusing, easily getting distracted, blah, 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 blah. ADHD has affected me in many times in middle school, where I dozed off and had issues finishing tasks. But I had a lot of creativity. ADHD can be good and bad. The end.
I'll come and right back at you just like never before. I'ma show you why you shouldn't even mess with S&P or by 16. Don't even be late, cause then I wouldn't cater to things that you hate. I eat these other cakes and sub like the rest of dates. And then there's idiots like you that tell me what's stood up on face. Don't even try to defame me, I'll be cold with you straight. You might be weak face, you don't even shoot straight even when you handle that 38. Time go by fast, almost like it's on 78. I'm getting cheese from the drinks while you're still cleaning the plates. Let me show you how can someone just like me become not as famous as me, even if he can perfectly do the exact same things as me. That's mostly easy to explain, but you'll need a good brain in and out and catch up like. Sometimes I get red and just like a good singer. Man, check all your calls, turn on your telephone ringer. Ignore jump on George, I'm a star like my name was Ringer. I got y'all for the deal, because you can see like wait. Tyler, she got me wild, and like Tyler, the creator under the spot. I'm just kidding, I don't research your figures, I'm loyal, this someone you are. Funny little coward, there's a chance it'll get hooked tall. It's half, cause one of your eyes got punched bad. You ain't knocking, yeah, I'll change that. I could beat up, cause I'm thinking about switching to being royal. Because in this case of leadership, presidency is not enough. What? Tell me, what?
Oh boy, I have this very expensive laptop with very expensive mechanics. Ooh, I wonder what this does. Activate explosion chamber. Wait. No, I can't get out of my chair. What's going on?